Ebujian to kwanto kwa bi ekoso e wo South Africa na obi bebisa se den na esi ye den na ekoso aden na omoko de yete ne se omo de Ghana fo na eko omo ne Nigeria fo omo ne all the African countries we black nko na so wo wom krom no nko ade a omo ne wo na eko wo bebisa se eba ne sen aden ti na omo ne yen anase omo ne wom eko mame ma full gist ana me fa konkonse nyina Emma, aha, I make gist into no follow me and no follow me na fin so wa subscribe na wa follow wa like him video na fin so wa share ama afofron so I then enye bi ahwe it just recently na just say ebe pop up say South Africans any Ghana for Nigeria for all the African countries wo wom kro no mko ade a omo ne wo ekon adenti a omo say omo mpe Ghana for omo mpe Nigeria for omo mpe blacks omo Africans no omo se omo mpe omo omo kronim omo mpe se omo behu obi mpo omo kronim enjini se ya no so omo chewa na che se omo brimu ana se omo chewa no omo bo omo pam obia na video a sha se trendy media no so Ghanaian man bi ana se Ghana man bi a omo kire no ana se omo so ni ma na che se omo toto na no omo bisa no nsem se den na oye wo kronim passport ode ba ha ase waba wakọ wasan ba ase okọ ye nda same day na oba ye den na oye oje den wo ho aden na ase opese obetena ho aden na oba ho no no onfi kronim nko ye ombisa ne nsem bebre ye hwe video no.
We are fixing this continent. This thing of you guys moving from one country to the other, it's no longer working. We don't want this as African people anymore. We are tired of seeing African migrants moving all over the world, refusing to fix your own countries. Now we're making it very clear to you guys, Utitina, we don't want you here. We want you to fix your countries. Now you came here with a traveling document. You came with a passport. You know that you are a visitor, but now you decided to come and integrate in our communities. You know very well that what you have done is wrong.
How many children do you have here?
We can come to Ghana and do what you're doing.
Passport.
Eh? Now you are carrying a bucket. It's 11 a.m. You were supposed to be fighting the government of Ghana there to ensure that they're getting things right.
No, there's no fight in Ghana. You must fight what they did.
Where's your papers?
Passport.
Passport.
Where's your passport?
Take it out.
Let me see your passport. Let me see. Luna. Okay, tell me. Who's the police officer that you are bribing to certify these things for you? Baba, let me tell you. I'm not foolish. These things, let me tell you, ne? You know by law you're not supposed to certify as an immigrant. You're not allowed to certify your passport.
No.
Okay, why do you certify your passport in a foreign land?
Okay.
Let's just start there. Why do you certify your passport in a foreign land?
You see, it was raining.
Hey, I follow you guys now on Facebook. How you?
It was raining these days. Then when you go out with the passport, sometimes it gets spoiled. That's why I satisfy it so that it won't spoil.
Baba, Ghana don't do that.
Okay.
Ghana don't do that.
All right, sharp.
Ghana
Let me
is
show
the
you.
only African country that is.
Let me show you that when you are abusing our systems, ne? On the 10th of April, okay, the 10th of April, you entered your country when. The very same day you came back when yeah, it's a proof. Yeah. Proof. Here's the proof.
That crocodile can't go.
You went to Ghana on the 10th and then you came back.
No,
because here it says you exited Ghana to South Africa. When here it says you entered, here you exited. And it's the same date. It's the 10th of April, 10th of April.
This stamp you got there in Elof Street on the street. This is where you got the stamp. Oh, they've got a connection here.
No.
I am telling you, that's where they buy it from.
Nete say nkrofo bi ana say youths ni bi na che say aboabo om ho an a che say omo di say adwuma we che say omo keka youths ni bebre abo omo kire ma eye nkrofo a omo ba South Africa ebi no mo ba che visitors na visitors na omo ba ye no omo ba betena kuro ni mu na che say omo je omo niema ebo so ntiri wo fa ha no ma wo be hie obi wo fa ha wo be hie obi na de omo ye ne say omo hia o omo hia wa omo be hia say omo ne wo ka omo kasa a Zulu kasa no South Africans for the kasa Zulu so what you say ha omo no use that language Zulu omo no use it so omo no ka ana so omo no hia say omo ne wo hia say mo ka na so wantimi anka na say wo mfi ho so what you say na say wo mfi ho it na say wo ma hia say omo hia say like omo interrogate you omo like never basa bi ebusia tell say we Africans mpo and as we African na say we all the African countries yi bi so na say ba South Africa na say what to na say we be settle wo ho a omo che wa na say omo say wo ye wo business na say bibi say wo business no kura no omo sake wo omo che say omo sake wo na abusia ne me ekoso South Africa no omo che say omo bro no omo wie a omo sake wo fi wo business no say free ho na kona ko sesa wo ne me free ho na ko oh
How no makati?
I'm not the doctor, I'm not owner.
Hey, when what's that? I ain't seen that.
Valid.
Say omo chinchin ekọ eye companies ewo South Africa oye sankrofo won bo omhu kuoyi omo chinchin ko companies ewo South Africa omo kwa blacks bia owo ho a say omo free South Africa ni nyina omo sake omo pamu mu nyina say omo nyina omo fi kro nim na omo nko esane say omo ji omo dwuma eboso omo ji omo dwuma eboso omo chema South Africans no omo nya edwuma anye esane say blacks omo free Ghana, Nigeria, Tanzania no mo de yeka oni nyina ababeji omo enye white o make foreigners a enye white asem na make blacks ye ne wo mo nyina ye one skin omo saki nyina afi omo kro ni se omo mpe yen ni mpo ehu omo mpe se omo hu yen ghost yen saman omo mpe se omo behu yen saman mpo e wo che se omo kro ni enu nti no omo che wa che se omo timi bro bia mo mu twagya to nim hey Ozia South Africa
Who reside in these houses here? They know that you guys employ foreign nationals. Now, the time has come where you need to understand that things will be changed now. We are going for our vote for November. These people will be voting for these political parties that failed us. Now, as Mkondo is over here, we are saying we are not an EFF, we are not in GNU, we are not the ANC. We are a strongest opposition party. Where we'll make sure that it won't be business as usual. Test our strength. In front of the police, test our strength. You can't come here with me and bese sizothola umuntu omnyama ozothi uza with Mamela Putin. If you are smart, you can't be smart enough for 100 people. You can be smart in your house, not addressing abantu abangaka. Asigelanga la uzodlala. We left our houses knowing why we come here. We are saying we don't want foreign nationals. Full stop. Because one, to sweep, to paint, to lift cement and put it in somebody's car, it's not a skill job. So we are saying, don't test our strength. If you want to test our strength, prove it, close your doors, and see what will happen tomorrow. Don't be
I feel great. Say, hospitals. Hospitals. Now hospital, no be drew ho. Na say ho. Even it's a drip. Si wuso. Drip si wuso. Kura omeka se doctor no. Into drip no. Na just say, omo pamu. Doctor no into drip no. Na just say, omo pamu. So omo ye operation kura omeka se on chese onja operation na omo ye. Won pa we yam kura omeka se wonja na omo cycle. Juma omo omo hospitals to hospitals. I just say, well, but hey, if you are not a South African, get out from here. We don't want to see you here. dwuma a ɔmo di ara no.
If you know that you are not a South African citizen, may you please stand up and leave our hospital. Thank you very much. Thank you, gentlemen. Thank you. If you are not a South African citizen, please leave our hospital. You need to go and seek medical attention from a private facility, not here anymore.
We are supporting March in March organization. We have started already here to activate hospitals, and the message is very clear. We don't want foreign nationals, documents, no documents.
This is specifically to the MECs of health and the Minister of Health. Stop threatening us with prison. Stop threatening us with prison. It's either you join us in this fight, not unless Good morning, my good doctors. How are you? How are you, my good doctors? Anyone who's not a South African citizen, just because of this side, please stabilize them. After they've been stabilized, you can discharge them. These people, they have too much privileges to have files in our hospital. It ends here and it ends now. It's a South African public hospital. Anyone who's not a South African citizen here may please be stabilized. After that, they leave our hospital. May you please stabilize all the foreign nationals. After they've been stabilized, can you please discharge them? They need to go seek medical attention from a private facility, not here. The Constitution allows that. Immigration Act 13 of 2002, Section 17, it simply states that a foreign national needs to have a medical permit and it needs to go to a private facility. You are a refugee. You came here legally. They could have directed you to the camp. So they could have, whoever who allowed you to be a refugee here, not unless you bought your documents. So whoever who allowed you here.
The problem is South Africa doesn't even have a single doesn't have a refugee camp.
I'm not in the camp. Okay. Whose problem is it if I'm not? Let me answer you then.
Who's the camps I can go to?
Okay.
Which country do you come from?
I'm from Congo.
Congo.
You're from Congo. What is the nearest country to Congo? If you're seeking refuge in South Africa, because according to foreign policy,
you're supposed to go to
migrate to them.
So you
cannot come to South Africa, seek refuge in a wrong country, and ask us silly questions, ma'am.
No, the government.
Which government?
The government.
Which government? Which government you're talking about?
Let me tell you something. Shh, keep quiet. We don't have time to reason with foreigners. Leave, my guy.
Let's go, ma'am.
No.
Let's go, ma'am.
Shush. Leave.
Let's go.
We don't reason with foreigners. We don't want the reason.
You ran away from your problems. You came here. You have your own government. Go vote there.
We are not going to stop. We are not going to tone down the heat. We are going to intensify.
When you get well, when you get on that hospital bed, just know what next time when you come, when you want services,
there won't be a next time. There won't be a next time.
You must go to a private clinic or a private hospital. When you get well from our hospital bed, do not come back here. Here, we only allow South Africans only. All hospitals, all public hospitals in KZN, all public clinics in KZN are for South Africans only. Do not ever come back here when you get well.
In addition to that, my good doctors, after you release these people, you can write them their scripts, but they're not going to use our pharmacy. They must get their medication from private hospitals or from pharmacies, registered pharmacies. No one will get any medication from our hospital if you know that you're not a South African citizen. And my good doctors and good nurses, from now onward, you are not going to see anyone, whether they have asylum permit or whatever. Anyone who does not produce a 13-digit ID that ends with a number that starts with a 08 and another number. You don't see those people. You only see those. But if a person don't have a 13-digit ID that ends with 08 and another number, you don't see that person anymore. The Constitution of this country allows that. No foreign national will get medical help from this hospital as of now. If anyone here is a foreigner, please stabilize them and release them out of our hospital. We'll be outside and we are coming to check.
And next time they won't even gain entry. We will be stationed outside.
Every day.
Na ntokwa wei Almost shall see almost shall see say hey Ghana for kind of say foreigners because me anytime me make a foreigners I mean the blacks are free different countries ako omukro so anytime be no make a foreigners that's what I mean. To what you say almost shall say blacks in Nigeria mo you man then you say hey you want be ba e wo hoyi esi den and I just say blacks e mo you man and almost they call taxes so say afei and a blacks into tax wo omukro nim and then almost free taxes so no and almost the income tax say hey blacks into your income tax. I feel the baba so. Oh, say na was I don't know more kasa because ni maybe omo ye bia no omo tua omo hono omo free other countries omo ba hono omo say omo tua bibi omo ye bia omo tua ho ka nti na den omo kasa say omo fa omo ne free ne de keka ho abusua anya sem ketwa.
Foreigners don't pay tax, so they shouldn't use our public hospitals. That lie gets repeated often, and some of you actually believe it. But this is just lazy propaganda. Foreigners do pay tax every single day. Every time a foreigner buys food or clothes, they are paying tax. It's called VAT. But when you tell xenophobes about this, they suddenly say, oh, but VAT doesn't count. If VAT doesn't count, then we should refund foreign nationals all the money they pay towards VAT. After showing that foreigners do indeed pay tax, they move the goalpost. But foreigners don't pay income tax. You know who else doesn't pay income tax? 8 million unemployed South Africans. Should they be denied public healthcare too? Be honest, this was never about tax. This is about finding any excuse to justify cruelty against poor, undocumented black people. That's all it is. Then comes their next excuse. But other countries put their own citizens first. If those countries are so great at looking after their own people, why are those same people risking their lives to come to South Africa? Why aren't they staying in those perfect countries that prioritize their own citizens? So now you want South Africa to become like the countries people are running away from. You want us to copy their failed system. You're not thinking straight. Our constitution doesn't pick favorites. It protects everyone who lives here. Section 27 says everyone has the right to access healthcare, not just citizens. Human dignity and equality are non-negotiable rights. You can't rewrite the constitution to punish a certain group of people you don't like. You don't get to strip people of their dignity because they don't have a dump us. And no judge is ever going to entertain that nonsense. Denying public services to foreign nationals doesn't protect South Africans. You're just punching down at someone who is weaker than you, someone who is already struggling. And instead of holding the powerful accountable, you'd rather fight the powerless. And we all know who holds the power in this country. You are never going to convince me that poor black foreigners are the real problem when white people still own 70% of our land. Foreign nationals didn't break our healthcare system. It was corruption and incompetence. You're angry at the wrong people.
There was one guy also no Osha say South Africans ni be kwato no say oye oton ade. So what you say oton ade a okoye no aka ne kasa no oka Zulu no boy need to me respond to Zulu no not just oti Zulu no. So what you say but still the passport when the papers when uncle fan ni ma na say won fi kro nim no won pese won hu na den oh okay can say me bre na ne ade a boy ne ton no what's ni hye ni dwo ton e na oyi bi e na say hey ade na way dey why what's up for my dear mammy was in a fanquasi yaku
Ozan Bafwit. Yando. Awungitshele. Una amaphepha. Una amaphepha okwenza lento yenza la.
Amaphepha silawo futhi.
Una amaphepha okwenza awaveze. Wena ndoda kunini isikhuluma nawe? Kunini isikhuluma nawe? Kahle wena ufuna senze njani? Yini labe nithi nina nisabi nini? Yini laba nifuna kahle kunini isikhuluma nawe? Wena ndoda una amaphepha okwenza lento yenza la.
Ngo2 futhi.
Ngiyabuza unawona amaphepha awuthethela into zakho. Qoqa lezi zinto zakho.
Ngo2 futhi.
Qoqa lezi zinto zakho. Nina niyaqhaphaza nini? Niyatsheleni nabantu bangaphandle nifuna sithina kuthiwe yithi esinenkinga nani? Kunini sikhuluma nawe wena sithi ungabuyi la salungisa idolobha? Kunini? Qoqa lento zakho. Qoqa.
Sizaqoqa.
Qoqa lezi zinto zakho.
The thing say South Africans no say even enya brofo na ebesiesie omukru na enka omukru no omo ntimi nsiesie sakru no so what you say sisi ya no omo ye protest and asa omo pamo amanfoɔ sɛ ɔmo nkɔ ɔmo kurom na ɔmo nkɔ siesie ɔmo kurom na ɔmo hia ɔmo kuro no mu hwɛ South Africans no wɔn bebree ɔmo yɛ lazy lazy so what you say ɔmo yɛ lazy to the sense sɛ ɔmo mpɛ adwuma especially ɔmo mmarima no South Africans mmarima no ɔmo mpɛ adwuma bebree na ɔmo mpɛ adwuma so what you say nti no ɛnyɛ sɛ adwuma no Ghana fo anaasɛ Nigeria fo anaasɛ other foreigners ɛna aba abɛgye wɔn adwuma ayɛ o adwuma no ɔmo mpɛ adwuma dadaada nyinaa South Africans bebree ɔmo mpɛ adwuma nti no wei no saa protest na ɔmo yɛ no
people from outside Boba never sends a chips. People from outside. Now you ask yourself the same question. Pama South Africa. No, very much lazy. Lago brain, abafuna ukusebenza brain, bafane nalabo sisi laba. That's why they hate labo sisi laba, and they hate them for nothing. Because labo sisi laba, basibakhombisile ukuthi thina sihlakaniphile ukudlula nini. Not these guys abakha izindlu la lokshi. Basikhombisile ukuthi they are wiser than us. So if we change the mentality yokucabanga kwethu njengabantu base South Africa, we can build our own companies and start working, build izindlu. Kosiyami sivula amashop namhlanje kunasitolo somuntu omnyama.
Abusia videos ni chese bebre ya chese because me didi nyina kyerɛ wo abusia ene ye nyanko so what you say ye nyanko na YouTube policies bi nti no videos ni bi wo hɔ a sana ɔmo bro bi wo mo chukuchuku obi ɔmo de seka wo bi mo no YouTube policies ni nti na say TikTok and Facebook policies ni nti no mean me emphasize video no enya den ento so unless say Telegram me post on my Telegram page no so na say munye bi hwɛ na dwuma ɔmo di foreigners African woma mo Africans yen Africans dwuma ɔmo di ɔmo hɔ no abusia nya asɛm keto hwɛ okoda even woma ɔmo ada kora no adaseni record say hey adentina ɔmo ada.
Just look at this thing, my bro. These are foreigners. The foreigners are in their houses, they're sleeping nicely, and we of South Africa, we are out here in this cold, catching cold, and these foreigners, they don't have papers, and just look at. They're all sleeping nicely in the houses. They're sleeping really nice in the house. We are here outside. They must go back to their country. They can't come here to take our sleep from us. These are mothers. Fucking shit.
Wait, I'm saying, wait, obi ada efa home. Is there if they are sleeping now, like you don't want them to sleep. Say one person on better crowd ukuri mu no. One person on better ukuri mu. I say omu two. Obi ada efa ye home. Still one person on better ukuri mu kra. I just two and two. There. Say na one your so omu be pa mu ne there. I just omu pa mu free ho. Enya asem keto. Ebusia videos ni bebre ni maybe wo ha. Wo hwe kra wakoma. So what you say? But me to post just some Telegram page na so. So what you say? And to watch me and now follow me. Now subscribe to my video no. YouTube at Mick Gist. Now like him video na Facebook share ama for front so enye bi ahwe de ekoso ewo amaman so eye South Africa. De ekoso South Africa. Sisi ya say omo pamo, omo nuanom efri omo kronim. Ebusia aye Mick Gist. Makramo.